What's up? We back.
Yo.
We back.
Welcome
Fully
back,
dripped
people.
out. You might
Yes.
be able to say.
Put on my best clothes for this occasion.
He's got the good suit on. I got nothing on that, man. That is one fine specimen right there. Chat, are you excited? Because we are. The entire tournament has led up to this very match. We have 2 teams remaining. Everyone else has either finished their position or is out of the tournament. We only have the English and Team Denmark remaining. 2 teams who played absolutely phenomenal throughout all of qualifying, all of Swiss, and the first 2/3 of playoffs. They have only 1 match remaining, 1 legendary face-off between the 2, and that is what we will be getting to today. I hope you're ready. We hope we are ready. We don't know yet. And it's gonna take a bit. Honestly. It's gonna take a bit to top that last match, because that was wild.
It is, yeah. I still can't get over how close everything was. Honestly, I just like the last few matches where I feel like the final match was actually the final map was actually the least closest, and that was also ridiculously close. The difference was like 0.2%. So
it's weird, right? It's
yeah,
weird.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a doozy. I feel like I honestly I think Denmark might actually be like the best AG team that we have, and I think they can beat England, and I wonder if Denmark is just gonna go for AG because of that. It's gonna be quite something.
I feel like if any team can take on the English, especially on accuracy, it would be Denmark. They are insane, and also the English not having Rocker is a severe downgrade on lower mid speed or tech maps, and especially accuracy. And I feel like if anyone can take advantage of that, it would be the Danish, and I'm so ready to see that. So it's probably going to be like such different strategy than what we've seen before. A lot of these teams have kind of like been able to play it safe, go for the safe maps, mostly AG, and just know we can beat any opponent on that. But with these 2 going up against each other, I'm not quite sure. There's question marks up there, and that's super exciting for a grand final as well. That's unprecedented in a tournament like this.
Yeah, same. Honestly, I wonder if just like some teams are just gonna go for some like stuff they would normally not go for, just because their opponents are pretty much the strongest opponent they have faced so far. Like, I don't think it will get any harder for any of these teams. So
yeah, they also haven't seen each other at all in Swiss or in the first part of playoffs. It's the first time they're meeting each other.
It's gonna be quite something. Like, I wonder if we're gonna see some interesting tactics here. We had some before, but you know. Ooh, okay. So we are getting the first picks, and I feel like while you announce what is going on, I'm just quickly gonna put on a shirt because I'm fucking freezing.
Yeah, it's cold in Europe.
I have to disappoint, but I can't read like this. So I will be right back.
Ixon is going to put the shirt on, and we're going to go over picks and bans set. It's just going to be you guys and me. We are starting off with the pool picks as we have done all this tournament. The first team to pick will be, I believe, the UK. They called the coin and they won on that coin flip. This means they will be picking the first map pool, and they go for speed. We've said it before. This is definitely a pool they're super strong at. They've done this before. They had experience, and they also had success in this area. The Danish go for accuracy. This is what it all came down to. We have been saying that the Danish might be able to take accuracy all the way to the level of the English, and this is their point to prove it, and they will be able to try that here. The bans will be coming out next. You're going to be able to see them on the right side of your screen. And there on the left, you can see the 2 teams. Only 1 match remaining. It is the grand finals. The first couple bans are now starting to trickle in. They have a very limited time to submit them. And we are starting off with the bans from... That's the wrong country, Ryan. We are starting off with the bans actually from the... Oh, never mind. No, it's me. My bad. We are starting with the bans from Team Denmark. We have Pure Evil from the speed category. Next is Grim, mapped by Aquaflea. And third will be Soul Cirrhosis, also from the speed category, mapped by Apple and Dan. And I see Ixon has returned right in time to tell you guys the UK bans.
Yes, I am back to tell you the UK bands, which is going to be Mr. Sunshine, To Live and Let Go, and I don't know why. And
it's a popular map, like
bands.
to pick and ban.
It is, yeah. It is again, you know, general dumbass maps in this tourney have been very popular. I feel like that is kind of how things go. But honestly, I personally really like that map. I really like it.
What we could also see from the decision of the English to ban exclusively accuracy, they're scared. I feel like they might be a little bit scared of the Danish ability to beat them at ag, because I feel like that's going to be a super interesting thing. On speed, we'll have to see, but there's a chance there. There's a chance I would love the Danish to be able to take advantage of. We're going into the picks now. We are starting off with the first pick coming from the English. They go for Clock Control. It is a speed map. We've seen it before in the tournament. It's mapped by Seret and Dan. It's a Kobario song, so very, very fast. And I believe a longer one as well. Second will be Pop Off, picked by Denmark. They have the second pick, so it's just going to be back and forth from here on out. It's an AG map, mapped by Citizen Slamsick, played on the hard difficulty. And it's a DGD map, DGD song, which is... a lot of people are going to enjoy. It's a great song as well. Really like to listen to that. Going to be excited to hear that.
Yeah. And next up, UK has picked Glory Road, which unsurprisingly is another speed map, mapped by Aqua Flea. And I feel like everyone expected the speed map in. You know, it's kind of how things go. And oh my god, who would have guessed Denmark picking an AG map, Revolver, mapped by Taddus. Relatively short map, below 3 minutes as well. And I feel like we have one more pick to go, or are we already done? I'm getting confused.
There's one more pick each.
Two more. All right.
We will be going back to the
so
UK's
UK
pick now. Sorry.
With towel in
God,
the air.
it's England! Sorry, the coordinator has been calling it the UK. I hope we didn't mess it up too much.
Yeah,
My god, it's England.
It's England indeed.
Towel in the air.
Oh my god, my
Another
brain.
speed map.
It is another speed map. My god, I think I said that as well. I'm ashamed.
It's
of myself.
fine. It's fine. See, they see the flag, right? They see the flag. They see the name on the top of the screen. Last pick is going to be mine by Powerful, the Olaf map. Some good accuracy. And then at the end,
it is indeed quite nice.
There will be that chance of a tiebreaker if we get through all these 6 maps. And oh my god! All right, there you have it, chat.
Honestly, this might be a case of everyone wins their picks by a bit. Honestly, like, I feel like both teams picked the right pools. I feel like they picked, I mean, the right maps as well, obviously. But like, I think they can. This can actually go this way. You know, we can see a 3-3 into a tiebreaker where people have just taken their own maps here. And I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think, I don't know if they actually pulled it off, but I feel like the country that came closest to that... No, I think Poland actually pulled that off. I don't know what match it was. I'd have to double check, but that's one of the strategies they went for. I believe it was in their last match or the second to last match. I feel like they might have done that against... no, I can't recall. I don't want to mess it up. But that's a strategy a couple of teams have gone for, and we'll see if it works out. Players are going to get ready. Warm-ups? Question mark. Yes. I don't know if we have those or if we. There's not going to be any warm-ups. That means, chat, we're going to be getting into the action right away. Oh, I can't wait for this set. Actually, oh my god, the match has just moved so much closer in my head. Oh, we're about to start already. I thought we had like
it did get closer.
Small hype up of warm-ups. The small hype up of warm-ups, but it's gonna jump right into the action immediately.
Going right in, yes. It's gonna be... There will be like nothing to prepare us for this. Going into the first map pretty much. Probably, you know, faster than you think even. Because
I'm getting goosebumps already. I feel cold right now. I have to put the suit on.
You need another jacket. You gotta catch another jacket for this one. I should have done that with like a
golden waistcoat. Oh my god, that goes so hard. That would go so hard.
Yeah, well, you know what to do for next time.
Just
All
get
right,
more golden
this is-
drip.
Yeah, you know, some gold chains.
That's a great idea. Players are about to get into the match room. We'll be starting off as soon as possible. It's a best of 7, remember? So the first team to win 4 maps will take this one. It's going to be a little bit of a longer match, hopefully, with these two titans of the playoff stage, battling it out here at the very end.
Yes, we are starting with the pick from England, which is clock control. So we're starting off not only immediately with the first map, but immediately with the speed map. So there is quite literally nothing to prepare us for this. And I hope everyone is ready for the grand finals, because it is basically here.
Can't wait. I'll sit up. And for the last time, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all before. It will be one last time. We will send you off to your shoutcasters. Only 2 teams remaining at the end of the playoff stage. You have England going almost lossless all the way through every single match they played. Their opponents will be Denmark, fighting for the first spot in the playoff stage. Ladies and gentlemen, get up and get loud for your casters, Kilo and Adam, taking you all the way to the end. Enjoy this one, guys.
Magician pretty much covered everything I want to say. Welcome, chat. The final match, grand finals, England versus Denmark. We're about to get straight into it. Are you guys hyped? I know I am. I can't wait. First place or second place? Who's gonna take it? I'm split. I'm split. I'm so split that I can't pick a side. I can't pick a side. I'm gonna need to see this first map to decide. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've got a side right now, but yeah, I'm hyped.
I kind of am on Denmark's side, to be honest. I kind of want Denmark to win. The thing is, though, this match is only gonna decide 50% and who gets 30% of the map pool. Both teams are guaranteed a share of that prize pool. This match will, however, decide how much of they get. And straight away, first map, there we go. 370
So I've been supporting
beats per
Denmark
minute.
as much as I can throughout the other stages. However, I don't want to be biased. But lads will be lads. And I see my lads right there. I was about to say the UK. England's up there. I can't. As much as I love the Danish.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I've got a bank for my boys up there.
No, that's a fair point.
Oh.
All right.
We didn't get straight in. There's been a couple of TA.
I think we hyped it up. We hyped it up a bit too much, in my opinion.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, chat, here we go. Clock control, map number 1, speed map.
Never mind.
I'm going to throw it out very quickly. This is your last match. If you want to throw any money at these players, the prize pool is still open. So if you guys have any money that you are willing to give to these players for their efforts over the past month, please donate, and we'll shout you out here. And there's some prize tiers, such as Ryan Feet Picks for €100. So if anyone has that much money, chuck it in, and we're getting straight into clock control, map number 1 of the grand finals. Here we go.
This map is so quick. Like all the maps in the speed pool, it is just so quick. It's 370 BPM map like start and Dan. Definitely does look like a third map straight off the beginning. There is a couple of parts where you just have to hold those jumps for like 8, maybe even 10 seconds, so it's gonna be incredible for your stamina. So I feel like it's a good thing they picked it right in the beginning. Look at that already. I think there's a miss.
Stamina very, very quickly. Just look at that
I'm
speed.
seeing a miss in luck.
How can you hold a 98, Matty? How are you holding a 98 on this? He's just dropped below, but how? Yeah.
Now dropping, but
you said it. Luck's picked up a couple of misses now, whereas the entirety of the English team are currently holding. Rack has also picked up a couple of misses, 2 misses if I can see right. That's 4 misses on the Danish team, whereas England is currently FCing 2 97s and a high 96, as opposed to a 96 and 2 95s.
that is incredible. Wow, I mean, we're not even halfway through. There's a bit of a pause here, maybe 4-3 seconds left, but yeah, there we go. We're back into the map now.
The speed is really difficult if you don't have the stamina for it, so any break that you can get that these mappers will give you through these songs is something that you can take graciously. Pineapple's just climbed up to 97, 397s on the UK team. I'm going to say the UK because Scotland isn't anymore, and it's just going to be easy for my brain. 397s, whereas Twinsman is on a high 96, which is very, very impressive. However, Luck and Rack with those misses are currently a little bit low. However, Rack has climbed to a 96.25, which is very, very impressive with those misses.
Yeah, that is really good accuracy. It just sadly isn't enough. I feel like it shows that England picked this. They were so confident, and they absolutely have the right to be confident on speed, because just look at how they're dominating this first map.
Oh, sorry.
And we're approaching that, and look at those jumps! What is these players' stamina?
Speed.
And there's a miss from Maddie. I saw a miss on Maddie.
However, 4 misses from Twinsman, meaning that none of the Danish players are currently on an FC, whereas Aqua's still holding that 97.4. Matty, even with that miss, is only just below a 97 mark, and Pineapple is ever so slightly behind as well with a 96.8. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, even with a miss, that is just such a good score. Look, he's gonna climb to a 97 with a miss on a 370 BPM map. What is this? Are you seeing this, chat?
What? I mean, what a way to start off the match. I mean, what better way to start off the match? And there's such a dominant performance from England. I mean, that was their pick. You expect them to be strong on that pick. But that means that if that is how strong England is on their pick, will that mean that Denmark has a similar strength on the ACK map? I really hope so, because I really want to see this go back and forth, back and forth. I want to see a tiebreaker for the finals. I think everyone wants to see that. You can't go wrong with a tiebreaker match. That means it's close.
Yeah. I also feel like England still is really, really strong on accuracy, but we had this discussion, I feel like, before this match. Denmark is probably the strongest accuracy team of the all 16 teams we've seen in this tournament. That isn't to say England has bad accuracy or anything, but I feel like Denmark they're just a bit better. So I feel like, yeah, definitely they do have a much better chance on accuracy. But we're gonna see that now, because now we're gonna be seeing the second map, which was picked indeed by Denmark, Pop Off by Dance Gavin Dance. Fun map,
thank you, Denmark,
to say the least.
Thank you, Denmark, for picking Pop Off. The only complaint, I've been saying it every time I've casted, I've loved these map pools. I have one complaint: not enough DGD. Not enough DGD. There's been one map in the Swiss stage, one map in the playoff stage. That's not enough. That's just not enough. We need some more in there.
That's fair, yeah.
Next season, I expect a couple more. That's my only gripe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hear me out. If there's any map poolers in the chat, hear me out. How about we make a separate map pool for just Dance Gavin Dance?
Just DGD?
How does that sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's the voice talking to me. I know who it is.
I think we've got a point straight to who we want. DGD pool.
I think
the
so.
sixth pool. I think that's what we all want to see.
Yeah. Chat, look at that. Stay hydrated. It is very important to stay hydrated.
Also,
whatever you're drinking, it is important.
I'm gonna cheers to everyone. It's only Pepsi, but still, cheers.
It's I think this is like grapefruit juice or something. I just needed something to keep me awake, because it is pretty late here in Europe, especially now that there has been the time change to summertime. Yeah,
it threw me off entirely. I knew it was. I was expecting it. I was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna lose an hour. And at one point, I got up, I checked my phone, and I saw 2 a.m. and I thought, damn. Where'd the hour go? And I was like, oh yeah, daylight savings.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty surprising, as it is, I think, for me every single time. I just got up and I was looking at my phone. I was like, wait, the time seems off. Because generally speaking, I sort of can match how sunny it is outside or how bright it is outside with time.
Yeah.
And I looked at my phone and I was like, nah, this seems odd. This is off. And then I checked my phone and I was like, oh, daylight savings, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we do have the players in, by the way. For Denmark, they're playing Rek, Gustav, and Twinsman. For England, they're playing Matty, Aqua, and Trench. And also, just as a quick note for the people in chat who are discussing it, yeah, we did see, this is the final match. We have seen the second to last match. Sweden did take third place, which means that they have finished playing. This was a single elimination bracket, which is you can have a version of a single elim where if you are in the final stage before the grand finals, instead of just going straight out, you go into a third place match to battle between third and fourth. However, that is their last spot. So Sweden has taken third place, and the Netherlands are fourth. This is the fight between first and second between Denmark and England.
There we go.
Here
That
we
sounds
go.
like dance
Pop
coming
off
down.
time. Oh man.
Maddie almost in a 99. Rack as well. Wow. Yeah, strong accuracy in the beginning, as expected. The team of Denmark does have a bit of a lead, around 0.1%.
Yeah, you can see Gustav and Rack kind of leading the charge. Rack on a 98.9, whereas Gustav a little bit behind with a 98.8. Meanwhile, Matti is kind of in the middle of those with a 98.85, and Aqua and Trench trailing a little bit behind. Trench is currently beating out Twinsman, however, Aqua is kind of mirroring him, meaning that Denmark has a lead, however, it is ever so small. There's less than a 0.1 right there, which means it is easily climbable. And this is a decent length song. This is around 3 or 4 minutes. I can't remember the exact length, so there is more than enough time for that act to change as time goes on.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes 10, which isn't too long, but still plenty of time for things to change.
Yeah, 0.1 gap right now as both teams have dropped down on their average, ever so slightly down to a 98.75 for Denmark and 98.65 for England.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. A 98.75 average accuracy. That is just insane.
Yeah, that is incredible. That is incredible performance. I mean, Denmark picked Ak for a reason, and we're seeing that reason right here. They're very strong on that.
Yeah.
And
look at that Gustav and Rack matching accuracies.
Matti is ever so slightly behind, whereas again, Trench beating out Twinsman ever so slightly, and Aqua just behind Twinsman. But in fact, no, he's mirroring him now.
Yeah.
All England needs to be able to take this is Gustav or Rack to potentially drop down a little bit and give them that headroom to climb back up. Either that or Trench climbing up to mirror kind of Matti or Rack in Ak. Which
I don't want to jinx anything.
That's the halfway point there.
Yeah, there we go. Not much of the song left. Even though I think there's gonna be one more drop. So there is places for both Gustav and Rack to miss. However, I don't think they're feeling like missing or dropping even. Look at that, still holding a 98.85.
This is a map where you won't see a miss coming out unless something like a tech issue happens. However, it's very easy to drop some Ak on these stacks, which you're seeing a lot of right now. Especially since it does speed up towards the end. There is kind of a jump E section, which is coming up very, very shortly. Right about now, actually. Never mind, not now. This is just kind of a streamy section, but yeah, it's still easy to drop. As you can see, Trench has dropped down ever so slightly, so has Twinsman, whereas Gustav and Rack are just holding that 98.82 very, very consistently. Matti's trying to keep up with them, and Aqua's kept up with Trench ever so slightly. However, I don't think it's enough as we get into the last few seconds of the song with that point.
It has gotten closer.
It's gotten closer, but there's not enough time, not enough notes for England to close that 0.05 gap, meaning that Denmark will take the lead on map number 2.
There we go. 1-1 now.
I had to hold off and not try and sing during that map. I every time there is a DGD song, I always try and sing along with it and then fuck up the lyrics entirely, which is a shame. Some of the lyrics are kind of weird as well. I remember I can't remember.
They are,
yeah. I think it's Inspired Liars. I remember hearing some of the lyrics and I was a bit confused, to say the least.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go through what they are, but if you're curious, just look at the lyrics.
Yeah, also it was the same with the Dance Gavin Dance song in qualifiers. I feel like it has some interesting lyrics. Not interesting in the same way. Frozen 1, I feel like. Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it?
No, Cream of the Crop.
No, that was in Swiss. I'm talking
qualifiers. Yeah, qualifiers was Frozen 1. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I don't really get the lyrics.
But yeah, let me just check if we do have a replay call. I don't think we will. I think England will save that for a much closer matchup. However, they are discussing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's just looked up the lyrics. You definitely know what I mean. I remember when I first saw what the lyrics were, and then I listened to the song and realized, oh my god, they haven't just had a type on the lyrics screen. No, that is what he says. It's not what I expected.
Sure were lyrics. No replay called. So we're not going to
replay,
be
which means
seeing...
we're not going to be seeing a
Go
replay
on.
of Pop-Off, which is kind of a shame, because I don't want to hit that DGD as much as I can. However, that means we'll be moving on to map number 3, which is Glory Road, mapped by Aquafleet, one of the English players, which is another speed map, obviously, picked by the English team. This match is going to be kind of like a... It's going to give you a bit of whiplash, chat. You're going to be going from speed, just flat out, everything going at you, to the slower songs. It's just a back and forth, back and forth. You speed up, you slow back down. You speed up, you slow back down. It's gonna... It gets a little jarring, but you get used to it. What was the first map played?
It's
The first
4
map
minutes
was
long.
Clock Control. 4 minutes? 4 minute speed map. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's
4
not bad,
minutes.
right?
Yeah.
Let me have a gander and see.
It's also ranked, isn't it? I feel like it is.
I don't know if this one is. I think it is. Let me have a look. I'm having a... Yes. No, it's not. It's not ranked on Score Saber, at
It's
least.
not.
The top
Okay.
score is Seret with a 97.55 on Pro Mode. This is a 280 BPM map. 11.99 notes a second, so 12 notes a second, basically. So it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be very stamina intensive. That's the amount of notes per second that we have in this map, which means that these players, whoever gets put in, has their work cut out for them.
Also, you didn't mention, but Aquafleet actually has the second highest score on this map, so England definitely have a really, really high chance on it. We're seeing the players now. You know, England again putting their 3 speed players on the team as expected. It's going to be Maddie, Aqua, and Pineapple. Denmark putting in, I think, the same players once again: Rag, Gustav, and Luck.
No, we had Twinsmand on the first speed map, whereas they're
True.
keeping Gustav in
True.
for the speed map this time, which is an interesting change.
Yeah.
Maybe Twinsman just isn't feeling like this map. Maybe he doesn't have the stamina, because he played Clock Control, which is faster but a lot shorter, so the stamina doesn't doesn't kick in as hard as it would on a 4 minute long map.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, we're seeing a bit of issues going on, but we are gonna be getting into the match shortly. Now, chat.
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of things changed. A lot of things did change. Now, both me and Gilo now have a suit. And a
full suit
really nice, a full suit. I think it was necessary for a match like this. Big expectations on both teams.
You gotta show up for it.
Exactly. Yeah. I also got a hint to change my camera angle just a little bit. And so I did. I also cleaned up my room a bit. Well, I didn't. I just put things into another place, and now they're just blocking the entire place between my my TV and my bed. However, yeah, there's more of me now and less of white wall, so GG's, I suppose. Definitely worth it.
I'd love to say I'd clean my room, however, I can't really get rid of the stuff behind me. Luckily, my chair covers it up, so we're fine. Oh man. Yeah, we are getting ready.
Go.
Players are in the room for map number 3. I really am curious to see if it is just going to be a back and forth between these teams' picks, or if we are going to see an upset on one of them. I do want to see if Denmark can hold their own on speed, because Clock Control did seem very one-sided, whereas England seemed to be very close behind on Denmark's own pick.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be similar in this map as well, the dominancy of England. But we'll see.
Things can change. Things can definitely change, and you never know what's going to happen, especially if Denmark's changed up their lineup. Potentially, Gustav might pull out a wild card and lead Denmark to a taking this.
I'd love to see that. There we go. Speedy parts are here. Yeah, I think we have wrong players on the overlay again.
Yeah. Trent is actually Pineapple, and we are playing. There we go. We're playing Glory Road. Like we said, 4 minutes of speed. So these players' stamina are definitely going to start burning down as this map carries on. especially if it keeps going as with these windows, which are as tall as they are. Really do burn your stamina, because instead of just having these standard swings, you have to swing fully up and down, which burns your arms a lot quicker.
Look at Matty's accuracy.
And Aqua's not far behind.
Yeah,
Two
but
incredibly
Matty was on a
high.
98 until now, essentially.
Rack is also on a 97.3. Aqua 97.5, which is also incredible. Gustav just below that 97, as is Pinnacle. Pinnacle has dropped down a little bit, so has Luck down to like a mid 96. That was still very impressive through this hectic section right here. Just seem to slow down a little bit here. However, these players don't really get a break here. It slows down a little bit, but the fact that there's still these resets going on means that their arms are still working, not resting, which means that their stamina is not going to be able to recover as it picks back up again.
I feel like those bomb resets are actually even worse for your stamina than some of the other patterns we're seeing here in the slower sections, because during bomb resets you have to move your entire arms for a long time, and you just go up and down and up and down and just repeat that motion, and it is just so exhausting.
We are past the halfway point right now, and England has a lead of around 0.25, which is a very respectable lead. And as this map goes on, misses will make that gap. It'll close the gap less and less, obviously, since the players' act is balanced out a little bit more, meaning the miss doesn't drop them down as much as it would if they missed in the very beginning. However, by the looks of things, all these players don't seem to be wanting to miss anytime soon. All FCs, and how many 97s is that? 3 97s? Matthew's dropped to a 97.4. Aqua is down to a 97.3, and Rex gone down to a 97.1. Gustav is still holding that 97.7, as is Luck, and Pinnacle is ever so slightly behind with that 97.7 as well. 97.6,
Yeah,
96.7.
really good accuracies. Really good
Incredible
accuracies. Let me see what.
It may look like half of these players aren't acting as well as you might think, because obviously there is these 97s on the board. However, a high 96 on a map like this is incredible, and it's nothing to scoff at.
96.4 on this, which I feel like is the lowest score actually. No, it changed. 96.7 on this map would put you into 8th place, which is really
So all of
good.
these
So
players
yeah,
are in the top 10 for this map. Sorry.
Yeah, remember-
We're in the last few seconds.
it's gonna end soon.
England has kept that lead. It's now 0.3 of a gap. They've climbed ever so slightly in Denmark, not being able to close that gap anytime soon. Full FCs though, as we get into that last burst, and yeah, 6 FCs and 97.5 from Matty. Ever so slightly behind with Aqua.
Wow.
3 97s, and just, did you say, yeah, all of these players were in the top 10 for that map now?
Definitely. Yeah.
Incredible performance. However, again, England did pick that. They did pick the speed pool. They picked that map, and they showed how strong they are on that style of map, giving them a very solid lead, which I don't think Denmark is going to try and contest. No replay
Yeah, definitely
called
not.
quite
No
quickly.
replay called. Yeah.
As you said, excuse me, chat. Sorry.
Bless you, chat. Can we get some
Oh,
bless
man.
yous in chat, please? Come on, some bless yous for this man.
Stay away
Let's
a little
go.
bit. I might give you a cold through the screen. Apologies.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my distance. Okay, I just hope my bloom armor is long enough.
Oh man.
Bless you.
Sorry. I'm dying over here, man. Yeah, it
Hell
really
yeah.
is hay fever season. Hold on.
It is, yeah. Allergies are back. We do a bit of getting well soon, I hope. Well,
I'm fine.
England
I'm fine.
wants.
I've got a runny nose. Sorry, go on.
Well, England now absolutely destroyed after their own pick. They want a 2-minute break. Absolutely understandable.
Which is fair enough. Like we said, that's
Yeah.
a stamina-heavy map. 4 minutes of speed. There wasn't really a definitive break like we saw in Clock Control. There wasn't like a break of nothing. It only really slowed down and then picked up. So those players' stamina will be a little bit diminished. They do get a bit of a break after this anyway, as we do go into an accuracy map. We will be going into
Revolver. Let's talk
Revolver.
about that map a bit, because we've actually seen it in the last match as well, haven't we? great
Yes,
map.
Great
and
map, a little
quite
bit
difficult
faster
to hack.
than... Because it is a lot quicker. It does have a lot of those flicks that are quite hard to hack if you're not prepared for them. Hold on,
Yeah,
sorry,
definitely.
I'm getting edged by a fucking sneeze.
Hold up,
it's
chat.
gone.
Get your. Never
gone.
mind.
It's gone.
Just make sure you
but yeah,
copy.
it's a
Yeah, go on. I'm not
Copy
even
the
gonna finish
message.
it.
I was gonna say that yeah, it's one of the faster maps in the accuracy pool. Not too fast.
Yeah.
However, we're still gonna see lower acts than we did on something like Pop Off. However, with this caliber of a player, we're gonna be seeing high act across the board regardless.
Definitely.
I do
big
think that this one might be a
expectations
bit
on both
closer.
teams.
This might be a bit closer because as it's a little bit faster, it might be a little bit more into England's territory than it does Denmark. However, Denmark is strong on act. They picked the act pool for a reason. I don't think they're going to show any weakness anywhere around here. So I still think it's going to be very close and potentially a second point for Denmark as well.
I think Denmark really needs this point, not only from just the points point of view, but also from the mental point of view, because even if they just had to use their replay on this, they still just lost their replay on their own pick, which you never want to do. So big pressure on the shoulders of Team Denmark now, because remember, if England wins this, they have the match point, and the next map is going to be their pick, Towel in the Air, picked by England. So yeah, I feel like Denmark really has to try hard on this, and I feel like they also know that England does have a bit of an advantage on this, so I wonder how they're gonna deal with this. But, I mean, I'm sure that they know what to do in this situation, because they did get into the grand finals for a reason. You have to remember that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you pretty much said it, is that, yeah, if Denmark does end up losing any of their picks, then it is kind of spelling their, spelling their defeat in quite a big way, as they don't seem to be able to hold up to England's speed. So they really do need to trade these accuracy maps well in order to get them to potentially the tiebreaker, or potentially until we get to Tower in the Air, which they might be able to take. If they can take one of England's maps, then again, it is a similar story for them. If they can take one of the speed maps and then hold dominant in the next act map, then they do have that victory in their belt. But again, it's going to be very close.
But honestly, with how it's looking so far, we might very well get to the tiebreaker. So Maddie gained the blister. Maddie gained the blister and popped it just in that one map in Glory Road. It is 4 minutes.
Which
yeah,
is
that
impressive.
is enough time for silly things to happen. Let me tell you, and this is just proof for that. Yeah, it sure sounds kind of painful. We hope Maddie is all well now, because he is just incredible when it comes to accuracy, when it comes to speed, when it comes to accuracy on speed, when it comes to speed on accuracy. You can mix it however you want to. Maddie is just going to be incredibly good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible how well he can perform. And I mean, and he doesn't really get a break because of how strong he is. He's playing yet again. We're going to be seeing Alpma, Aqua, and Trench from England, and then from Denmark we're going to be seeing Luck, Rek, and Gustav. Both teams are ready. Both teams are in the room, and we're about to get into map number 4. Can Denmark balance out the score yet again and bring it to a 2-2, or are they going to give England this match point moving into their third pick? We'll find out very, very shortly. We're just waiting.
All right, there we go. They are in the
menus. We just see.
I think we jinxed it. Good caster scores? Is good caster scores real? I think it is.
Good prediction. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can see a pan like this. It's a little harder to act. These kind of triangle-y flicks up and down, side to side. They're harder to act. We are seeing a little bit lower act. All of these players are above at 98. So I say lower act, but not really. Not really. The lowest act is a 98.1, 98.2 now from Luck, with all these players holding above a 98.5. Matty almost at a 99 coming into the first chorus.
That's what I said. Maddie is just incredible at anything.
I'm just sorry. I had to stop while the chorus starts.
Yeah, I think everyone deserves a bit of just listening to the song without our voices.
We're all just jamming in the the camera.
Sorry, PLS.
After the first drop and almost into the halfway point, Matty is still holding just below that 99. Luck is still holding that 98.15. Gustav with a 98.7 and Rack on a 98.75. Aqua is currently mirroring Rack with a 98.75 as well. But Tranch is also holding that, meaning that England's average is ever so much higher than Denmark's right now, which is not what you like to see. They're holding around, what is that, 0.3 higher, 0.25 higher as we get past the halfway point.
And there's a miss! There's a miss on Team England! Tranch misses! Which gives the lead to Denmark, but by not too much. There's only 300%.
This is Denmark's pick, so they really need to take this, and that it might be the lifeline that they needed. However, this is Tranch. We're talking about Tranch can climb up very, very quickly, meaning that that gap is ever so small and it can close ever so quickly. There's 0.03 right now. We're coming into the last quarter of the map just about soon, and
even if Tranch doesn't climb up,
Luck right now. Rack is currently Rack is almost at Matty's. Aqua's still holding that 98.7. Gustav is on that 98.55. Come on, Trent. If Trent can climb up, then he can bring that lead back. If not, then Denmark will be taking this.
But look how close it is!
It's neck and neck. Come on,
it's
Trent.
so close.
Give us this. Turn the tides. Luck is climbing up.
Is there enough time?
Almost on 98.6. There might just be enough time if one of the Danish players drops down a little bit. However, this is their map.
But I don't think so.
And they won't take it.
They take it, but they so needed that miss from Tranch. I think this is an easy replay by England.
That is an easy replay call. That's around 600, 700 points, which, to anyone who doesn't know, a miss is around 4,400 points, give or take a little bit, depending on the act that you had on that note, etc., things like that. Which means that, yeah, around 600, 700 points is a lot less than this miss that Tranch just had, meaning that England... oh my god, we'll definitely be replaying this.
Bless you.
And we'll be hearing that once again.
It's not an instant replay though, because it wasn't like the replay question mark, and our coordinator just goes yes. So that is interesting. Okay.
I would be incredibly surprised if they do not replay this.
Yeah. Okay. Greggy is typing indeed. To those who don't know, Greggy is indeed the coordinator of Team England.
Oh god.
Yellow is gone.
No,
never mind. Yellow is back. Chat, say hello to Gilo.
Hi chat, what have I missed?
England does replay indeed.
I missed the replay call apparently.
Man. Let's see, are there any player swaps? There are indeed. Okay, so actually, Team Denmark is also gonna be changing their players. Let's see. Twins Rack and Gustav.
Twins for Luck, which is fair enough. We did see Twins on the other act map, and Luck was a margin below his teammates, so swapping him out and potentially having a higher average could give Denmark this.
This does take the luck out of Team Denmark though. So now is that just gonna be pure skill, or is there gonna be some luck factor in this match still? That's what I'm wondering.
Was that a pun? Was that an intended pun?
No.
I hope it
Maybe,
was.
perchance.
I hope it was because it was good.
Thank you. Okay, England are not switching players. Interesting.
Which is fair enough. It's fair enough. However, Tranch needs to not be on. Tranch needs to be able to hold his FC in order to keep that lead that they had so strong throughout the first half of that map.
Yeah. Let's see. No players are taking a break. This map isn't that stamina demanding, but still, I mean, it is quick. For an accuracy map, it is quick indeed. And that's something we've talked about last weekend a lot. There's no mid-speed pool, so we're seeing a bit of mid-speed in that accuracy map pool. This would be one of those mid-speed maps. But, there we go, players are in the menus now. And we're gonna be seeing them play. The replay of England. Revolver once again as they're loading into the map.
A lot relies on the English players right now because they have spent their replay here, so they really need to get something from this. However, like we were mentioning before, if Denmark does lose one of their maps, then that does give England a sizable advantage and potentially the match if they're able to take their next pick. However, it'll rise on this. I mean, Matty's currently on the 98.9 as we saw last time. Trench 98.7. The same as Aqua 98.7. Rack is currently holding similar.
Double Gustav Gaming.
We do have a double Gustav Gaming right now.
Never mind.
Gustav is currently on a 98.75, whereas Twinsman is a little bit below. However, he is holding higher than what Luck was holding at around this point in the map. Luck was around the 98.1, so this is 0.3 higher than what Luck had, so it is a solid swap from Team Denmark. Matty's holding that 98.95. They have a 0.1 lead, which is a little bit lower than what they had last time, however, it still seems quite strong. Similar to before, all eyes are on Tranch though. Is he going to pick up on this in a similar spot that he did last time, or are they going to hold that FC and are they going to keep that lead steady against Team Denmark?
Well, both teams performing way better than before. The score to beat now is a 98.54.
98.54.
Look at Reich.
Look at that gap right now. It's 0.05.
It is a big gap, but it is closing.
Twins is about to take over Tranch in terms of Aqua is ever so slightly ahead of Gustav as well. If those two can climb up and beat those two on the opposing team, then they will take that lead. However, Matty is not letting them
pressure
without a fight with that 98.9 still. We've gone past the halfway point right now. Is Tranch going to keep that FC?
You can just
pick up a miss in a similar spot?
You can absolutely just like smell the nervousness of all the players in the air.
Smell the nervousness.
Yeah, smell the pressure even. It is.
Okay, Ryan.
We're not gonna say that to you, but that was really good. Alright. Last quarter of the map is approaching. It doesn't seem like Denmark are able to climb up. However, remember what happened here last time. We saw a miss by Tranch, who looks like they are able to hold that accuracy. I don't want to jinx anything, I'm not gonna talk about it further. Last couple of seconds.
They're still holding around that 98.9. That is the end of the map, and England will be taking that with a solid 0.1 lead. Tranch held that FC and kept above Twinsman, and Aqua held above Gustav, meaning that they did take that replay, and they will be taking Denmark's map away from them. Which, like we said, this is a danger zone right now for Denmark because they've lost an Aqua map. That is match point for England. They have 3 points against 1. And we will be moving into a speed map, which, as we've seen on the previous two, England does have a sizable edge on that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure. Are Denmark able to take one of these speed maps away from England and balance this back out, or are they going to lose in this next map? Towel in the air. Oh god, I was about to try and think of a very bad joke. It's still cooking. Hold on.
Hold up, chat. Give him a bit of time. Hold up.
I mean, okay. This is gonna be awful. Okay, match point for England.
God.
Right. Next map is gonna be towel in the air. The towel is in the air. Is Denmark gonna throw in the towel and lose on this next map, or are they gonna pull this back and get their second point and potentially go to a tiebreaker? That was awful. I apologize, chat.
Right.
I should have taken that position. Swung straight into it. Towel in the air. Come on.
Right, I don't want to pretend like I'm our desk analyst or something like that, but I feel like England is still just gonna take this one.
This map is a little bit slower than the previous maps, so Denmark may have a little bit of a chance here.
But there's just so much pressure on their shoulders.
We've seen England on speed. We know how dominant they are.
Well, it is definitely, this map is definitely faster than last one when it comes to BPM. Linear speed. I wonder who's gonna be better at hacking that. well, if this was World Cup, I'd definitely go Silent Bang. But this is only EU Cup. The Grand Finals, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Finals. So remember, if you want to donate to the map pool, the prize pool, not the map pool. If you want to donate to the prize pool, make sure you do now, because there might not be enough time left. Who knows? And the winner of this match will take 50% of the prize pool. The runner-up will only get 30%, which still is a lot of money. Because these players have been practicing for a while now. And they definitely absolutely deserve that money. What is the prize pool on?
It's been updated. Is currently at, I think, 535 euros. There is still a couple of a little bit of time for people to donate to that if you want to give these players a little bit more money. As support for, like we said, for their efforts over the past month. Qualifiers was a month ago, and we've had 3 weeks of the Swiss stage and the playoffs. We already know who's going to be getting 20% of that prize pool, Team Sweden. So if you do like Team Sweden, donate and you can give them a little bit more cash for their efforts. And then, depending on who takes this, they will be taking away either 50% or 30% of that pool.
Exactly. And as we finish that little prize pool segment, it seems like players are preparing themselves. So on Team Denmark, we're going to be seeing Rag, Gustav, and Twins. Team England, we're going to be seeing Olma, Aqua, and Harb. So let's see how this ends up.
Oh, we're seeing Harb.
Because...
Okay.
We are, yeah. We haven't seen Harb today.
Never mind, we don't have Harb. We don't have Harb. I thought we were going to see Harb. It's the same lineup as we saw before. These players are all-round players, as you can tell. They're very strong in all of these areas. However, we are seeing Pineapple on a speed map, which is interesting. Potentially his stamina's gone. Potentially this isn't his style of map. We don't know, and we might not be able to figure it out. But here we go. Towel in the air.
Chat.
Are Denmark able to take one of England's picks away from them and keep themselves back in the grand finals? Or is England about to take this with a 4-1 victory? We're going to find out very, very shortly. And it's not looking good for Denmark right now. I know it's very early in this map. However, that is a sizable lead. 0.5 to England right now. Look at that hack difference. Matty's on a 98.1. Matty's on a 98.1. Aqua's on a 97.8. Look at that hack. Compared to Denmark, Gustav just dropped below a 97. Twinsman's on a 97.1. That's a sizable lead for all of these players.
Yeah, but Raik is hacking really well. That is true. Raik is hacking better than both Aqua and Tranch. Chat, this might very well be the last map of EU Cup Season 1, so prepare yourself. Make sure. Get your fingers crossed for your favorite team, because it might very well get decided right here and right now. We're approaching the halfway point of this map. And just look at how quick this map is.
We're seeing these jumps come in, we're seeing the map speed up a little bit, get a little bit more hectic, and because this song is a little bit longer than these short maps, those kind of the 2-minute long ones, these players' stamina is going to come into account. These players might get a little bit tired as this map carries on, they might underswing a little bit, and that act might drop, giving the other team an advantage. If Denmark doesn't have the stamina to keep up, then potentially England can run away with an even higher lead. But if England potentially misses here, or if their stamina starts to burn up, then that might give Denmark that foothold that they need to jump over and get the lead just in these last few seconds. You know what I mean? In the last half of the map, they might be able to get that foothold. 0.3 of a lead, though, is a very big lead. And as the map runs out, there's less and less time for them to close that gap. And oh, there's a miss from Twinsman, dropping him below a 97.
That is unlucky.
England a 0.4 lead now.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say. That is incredible. Actors, he's on climbing. And as he misses on Trench! Trench misses! That's the first miss from Team England.
They still have a 5.3 lead though. And as the map comes
they
the last
just
few seconds, that gap is not getting any smaller. If someone misses on Team England, then that might give them a little bit of an edge. However, there's only a few seconds left. There's the last few notes. There's not enough time for Denmark to potentially take this back. Will they replay this though? Potentially. Do you reckon they can take that back though? I don't know. I don't think
I see a big head shake there. Big heck chicks from both Aqua Twins, Rag, and Tranch. Let's see, do they replay or not? The big question of tonight. Can they take this or no replay? So this is it, chat. EU Cup Season 1. It's over. So chat, please.
That's it. Give a round of applause in chat. Give us a clap to Team England, who will be taking number one, first place in the EU Cup. You've got me saying EU Cup in EUC Season 1, and taking home 50% of that prize pool that you have been so graciously donating to over these past 3 weeks. And a huge congratulations and a big GG's to Team Denmark, who is in second place, taking home 30% of that prize pool, and a very sizable victory as well. They may have not got first, however, a podium finish is still incredible, and they should be congratulated for that regardless. We do have our podium,
Definitely.
like we've said. First place, we've got Team England. Incredible performance. They've been dominant the entire time. Team Denmark, they've also been incredible, especially on the lower end of the map pool. And as you can see, they made it all the way here, but they fell a little bit short and ended up in second place. And then from the third place match that we saw just before this, we have Team Sweden in third place, taking up 20% of that prize pool, taking out the Netherlands and kicking them to fourth place. Big GG's to everyone who played. I'm just gonna do my final spiel now, and then I'll pass it over to you, Adam. Yeah, congratulations to everyone who played in the Swiss stage, to everyone who made it into the playoffs, to everyone who didn't. It's still incredible performance, even if you didn't make it to this last weekend. And a big, incredible GG to the Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, and England for making it into these final 2 matches. Congratulations to all these players. And the only other thing I can think to say is thank you, Ryan, who's been sitting in the background this entire time, pulling his hair out because he's had to deal with these these players for this entire month. But yeah, thank you for putting this all together. I know you've had help, but he's been the stream host who's been controlling this incredibly put together stream, and it couldn't have been done without him. So, not congratulations. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Adam, if you have anything to say, go for it.
Well,
we can pass it
it is very hard to add anything to that. That was a great summary of this tournament. I mean, very well said in my opinion. What I'd like to add is just like a big congratulations to literally everyone on the team. Not only Ryan, who's done an incredible job in making this tournament and just being here in the VC every single time and giving really good information to us, the casters, and the table as well. It was just incredibly well done, in my opinion. But also great job to the entire team, the map poolers, the other casters. I think everyone did a great job. Maybe other casters not so much compared to our casting, but hey, still, they tried their best. So you have to give them credit for that. And thank you to you, chat. I mean, you've been an amazing audience the entire time. It's been great.
Thank you as well to the coordinators who have been wrangling the teams for all of these matches. If you've never coordinated, some players can be a little bit uncontrollable, which is why I use the word wrangling. So the coordinators, you don't see them here, obviously, because they're not casting. They're in the background. They're making sure everything runs smoothly. But a huge thank you to everyone who's taken time out of their weekends to coordinate these matches for everyone. With that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we're going to pass you over back to the desk for the last few words. It's been a pleasure casting for you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you around, hopefully, for EUC Season 2.
Thank you, chat. Good night. Good night.
Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat.
Hello?
Oh my god, it's Ryan.
Oh, I don't hear you. One sec. Phoenix, please. There we go. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
We got it.
Hello,
we
chat.
got it managed. the first time you're seeing him.
It's.
Oh my
I'm
god!
here.
What a match that was.
What a tournament.
What a match that was.
Man, I
Jesse's saying you should put your laundry away from the beanbag.
these are all my jackets that I'm wearing in the morning from hosting, and then I just wake up and I don't want them anymore, so I just take them off and put them there. So,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Hey, what a match that was in the end. Jesus Christ.
it was great. I really enjoyed all of the tournament between.
Couldn't have wished for a better grand final. Oh my.
It was great.
Hey, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy it all went smooth in the end as well.
Yep.
So it's good stuff. Good stuff from everyone.
I wanted to hop on.
I think we couldn't be
at
more
the
happy.
end here to thank everyone between all of the staff that put countless hours into this, the coordinators, the casters, the design team, the developers. Everyone just did an amazing job. The editors, just everyone put in so much work for this. I hope everyone enjoyed the map poolers. I forgot about the map poolers. They have been involved for a bit now, but I hope everyone enjoyed. We wanted to give you a different type of tournament that we've seen in the past. If you guys have any feedback for how we did anything, let us know. We will have, I guess we'll add a feedback channel for the whole tournament. Let us know. We're looking forward to next season. We'll have some major updates production-wise as well. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Congrats to all of the players. It's been a long month, maybe even a little over a month with the qualifiers. But we did it. We got through all the tech issues. It's done. Congrats to those who won. I hope you guys enjoy the money that you got. It's well deserved. And yeah, I thank you everyone.
I don't think I can add much to that, honestly. It's been a pleasure working with every single one of you. What have you read? What have you just read? You're laughing like that, my G. Yeah, thank you everyone for being with us. It's been awesome. We'll do this again. We'll do this again next year. See you then. Thank you very much for everyone who donated, everyone who helped. You for sitting in the morning and waking up at 6 a.m. to host 40 hours of live stream, Ryan. Losing a lot of sleep over this.
It was rough sometimes, but we got through it. It worked out.
Hey, that's what you like to hear. It's been wonderful in the end. Everyone who casted as well, me having a lot of stuff to do with that. You all did an amazing job. That's it. I'm just really happy. I'm really happy it's over now. It's good that it's all gone so smoothly. So, but of course we can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you guys.
That concludes EUC Season 1. Stick around for the finals. For the credits. We're gonna have a quick recap of the tournament and just a final thank you to all the staff, and then we will be rating someone that I'm gonna figure out while the video's playing. Thanks again, and see you next year.
I don't know. I think I misshifted. Oh no. 200 points.
Israel moves on. Scotland is dead.
We got over.
properly, you know.
If you be normal, you know, so yeah.
And there's a miss! There's a miss on Team England! Tran, you misses!
Which means they can keep the lead, but Belgium is climbing up really quickly, but so is Germany. Let's see
Who do you think you are thinking Sweden's gonna win? Have you ever heard about Team Germany? Not even that.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the revenge match between Denmark and Team Netherlands.
Closer. Is it gonna be enough? Germany dropping off more. And there it is, Sweden taking the lead.
was absolutely insane. Pulling it.
This is too good.